Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Here we go. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForge reporting from the sidelines. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss.
DeMar DeRozan
Pulls up, high post. And that one drops for him. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Basket, good.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
Now, here's Lillard. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ellis. And Edey has it in the corner. Here's Lillard. And the layup's good off the glass.
In spite of his size, Lillard's a tenacious rebounder. He'll battle you down low.
It's stolen by Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And it's Jokic missing. And we're seeing Cam Johnson take his offensive game, GA, to another level.
Upping his scoring while remaining efficient. Most of his shots coming from long distance, but he can put the ball in the bucket from just about anywhere.
Nailed from three-point land.
Very accurate shot from Keon Ellis. You can tell he's putting up plenty of those in practice.
Lillard left side to the inside. Edey down low. And the dunk by Edey.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
Now, here's Lillard. Pass to Dort. A three ball.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
And the dunk by Edey.
Well, rebounds look too easy for Edey sometimes. Taller than even most NBA players.
The 76ers trail by 8. Ball feeling it out a bit. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Lillard with it. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Edey. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Well, that's where Herter is at his best. A reliable catch-and-shoot play.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought it in.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you, Kevin.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Now, here's Lillard. He has 5. That one, no good. And here's Herter outside. Drills it from outside. Herter's got 6.
Well, this is what Herter is out there to do. Stretch that defense.
Lillard with it. Now guarded by Ball. Outside, Dort. To the paint. Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. The shot by Lillard, wide open. Connects from three-point range.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Inside. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Here is Lillard. 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Ellis. Here's Edey. Jokic defending. Shoots from the high post. Edey can't hit. And another turnover here by Philadelphia. And we reached the end of the first quarter. They're up by 8. After this break, we'll be back with 12. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
Outside, Gordon. Fires the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The kick out to Poole. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Wing shot on the way. Vucevic with the rebound. A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Paul outside. Goes up on the wing. A putback. Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, an impressive offensive rebounder. Vucevic isn't afraid of throwing his weight around.
There's the pick. 3-pointer. Eric Gordon with the rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
To the middle. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, where was the defense? You can't let a big man like Stewart get this thing.
Paul outside. Pass to Gordon. The 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Gordon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc. Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
It's stolen by Pritchard. Pass to Stewart. Here's McCain. The kick out to Poole. Sinks the triple.
Jordan Poole.
You got to chase Poole off that three-point line or he will do exactly that.
Paul looking around. Right side Gordon. From outside the arc. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
McCain gets a wide-open look. No good from outside. Batum wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. Pass to Stewart. Can't hit from in close.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Paul right side. Let's go. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And here's Gordon from outside. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game.
And we know Poole has speed, and he uses it well to stay out ahead in transition.
Now here's Paul. He has yet to score. Wide open. Yep, that one goes in there.
And that pick takes the deep. Totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The 76ers trail by 10. Pass to DeRozan. It's McCain on the wing. DeRozan scanning the floor. 4 on the clock. Going inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. DeRozan's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Bounce pass from Paul. Pass to Gordon. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gordon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple. A slight rebound advantage for them. 1 more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The drive-by ball. That one good for 2.
Making it work in close ball, getting an agile finish.
Here's Batum. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so that brings the first half to a close. Leading by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pass to Ellis. Back to Lillard. Outside, Dort. Releases from 15. Yes, that goes in. Dort got 5 now.
The mid-range jumper from Dort, giving the defense a little wrinkle.
Here's Jokic. Edey with the rebound.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Lillard outside. There's a screen by Washington. Outside, Dort buries the long-range jumper. 8 points for him.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Nice to see DeRozan take flight and turn back the clock a little bit.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime, making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. There's a screen by Washington. Stolen by Ball. On the wing, DeRozan. A 3-pointer, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Can't get it to fall. Pass to Ellis. Fires from deep. Hits it from 3-point range. Ellis has got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Edey gets the bucket.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Philadelphia making a change here. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Ball, no good. Stolen by Ball. Johnson with it. Lillard picks him up. To the paint. Tipped away. And taken away by Ellis. Releases. Jokic grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Lillard outside. No good on the 3. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Philadelphia. It's an 18-point game. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Back over to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans, don't we? Thank you, Allie. And now, Philadelphia on the break. Johnson can't get it to go. Pass to Lillard. 3-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Lillard's got 11 points.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates. Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing. Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Lillard scanning the floor. Outside, Dort. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Dort got 11 points here in just the second half. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Can't cash in the runner. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Dort. Back to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misfires on the corner 3. Ball going up court.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Well, through
The 76ers. 43.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The 76ers trail by 16. Over in the corner, Poole. Herter on the wing. Pass to Stewart. Here's Jokic. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Outside, Dort launches a 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Back to Jokic. Pass to Herter. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, that's the kind of range that Herter provides. You have to extend out on him.
And here is Dort. Now Ellis, guarded by Stewart. Over in the corner, Washington. Just 2 to shoot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Now into the lineup for the 76ers. Number 20.
The 76ers trail by 14. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. Ellis outside. It's up a 3. Kept alive. Now Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Dort. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Poole. Fast break, here they come. Stolen by Ellis. Latrey tips it. Pass to Edey. From the arc. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Lillard outside. Pass to Dort. Poole brings the double team. Now the 76ers on the break. And here's Jokic outside. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Down he goes for 3.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Dort with the rebound. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level. That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
There's a screen by Washington. Chalk up two there.
And you know Lillard deserves more credit for his mastery of the pick and roll.
It's McCain on the wing. Back to Ball. To stop the run. And Ball slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Lillard with it. Pass to Dort. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lillard. There's the 3. Lillard again missing. The 76ers trailed by 19. And stolen by Lillard. Driving inside. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
They just keep falling for Lillard. When he's this dialed in, the defense has to feel useless against him.
You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Down low, Edey with the steal. Lillard outside. Screen by Ellis. An open look for Lillard. Pass to Edey. For 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And, well, when you let the shot clock run down that far, that's the kind of shot you're going to end up with.
Here is Lillard. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.